I don't think he backs down from anything that he says. That stands behind whatever statement that he makes.
Well, one of them can use 8 tracks, cassette tapes, CDs. Nah, you ain't gonna get it. Stereotype. Boom. Bing.
I think one of the things we talked about is family dinners. That's like a mini reunion.
You can't catch all fish with the same bait, right? So you got to be careful with who you're trying to reach.
I agree with the music definitely influences violence, and it definitely makes a lot of individuals feel like, yo, this is the play, this is what, you know, I gotta do.
I see Andre already.
Oh, we are back, and we better than before. Better than 2023, ladies and gentlemen. It is 2024. My name is Anthony Goodson, and you and the rest of these people are the rebranders.
Did he get his David Ruffin on for 2024?
That's David Ruffin. And these are rebranders. Thank you for joining us. I'm excited about this show, y'all. We have some new people who y'all seen them many times before, and they are 100% new to rebranders, and we're gonna have a much, much better show going forward. First of all, let me introduce everybody. What's up, Eric? How you doing?
I am good. I'm blessed, man. Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Ace.
What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing in this twanky soul for the people?
All right. Now let's go ahead and go to the ladies. What's up, Kimberly Dial?
What's up? I'm so excited about 2024. Y'all, welcome. This is the new rebranders. We about to rebrand everything.
All right, so we have two. Of course, you've been seeing Yashika a whole lot here lately, but we have two people we want to introduce for 2024. We don't know how we're going to do this, but we're going to make sure that they're on, and they're a huge part of rebranders. I'm pretty pumped about this. Yashika, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm better now.
She said it was a long day. We'll talk about that. Don't call it a comeback. Y'all know she's been here for years. Now she's a part of rebranders. Eat that, certain people.
We ain't be messy today. We ain't be messy. Nah.
Oh, Lord.
Today with a glass of wine. Happy to be here. Happy to start the year off with melanated people.
Right.
So let's do 2024. Let's kick ass, take names.
That's
Hello.
right.
We got podcast beef now.
That's the energy we want.
Yeah.
Period.
Hey, y'all, we got a great show we got set up for y'all today. Today is going to be a little bit of out with the old, in with the new. Next week, we're going to have a completely different show. As you can see, the background is already starting to change and other things you'll start seeing. But tonight, we're going to have a little fun. First of all, Happy New Year to everyone.
Yeah.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
2020.
Share this page.
Does it very good, Ace. Very good. He already getting the games. Let me put that up real quick. So New Year 2024. When you go from Sunday being 2023 and you go to Monday being 2024, does it just automatically feel different to y'all?
Not really. It was a smooth transition.
Yeah. And then you put your goals down and then you feel motivated. You feel like that lion going out to do some new things for 24. Does it just feel like another day?
I hated going back to work, honestly.
Yeah.
Wait, you said you were ready to?
I hated to go back to work. It was just it just took everything that I had to get my energy up to get back in the office. But you know, I did it, and once I got there, I was fine. So
Yeah.
you know,
What I think
It's electricity in
Go ahead. Am I talking over you?
No, you're not talking over. We're talking to
you can talk over him, Helen. Go ahead.
Okay.
Trust me, Helen. We're okay if you talk over Ace.
Okay, I gotta slowly walk into rebrands. I can't just be out here, you know what I'm saying? I gotta be cute about it. But there was a meme that I shared on my story. It was like 2024 is a serious girl because she started on a Monday. 2023 was a party girl because she started on the weekend.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? That feels accurate. We started the new year off at the beginning of a work week. Not the beginning of the week, work week. So, you know, we brought in the year making ducats a little bit, baby bit, some bit, you know. Hopefully.
Yeah.
I actually like that. I like that a lot. Based off when the year starts. I had an uncle told me odd years were bad. I wouldn't accept it. But what day the year starts on determines how that year is going to be. I love it. So if it starts off on a Thursday, I like to go watch comedy shows on a Thursday. So it's going to be a funny year. I don't know.
What about Wednesday? I'll take a hump day.
Listen.
I'm a good year.
No.
A lot of babies.
Okay, Yashika, you can chime in.
No, I'm with the hump day. No.
No doubt.
Absolutely. 2024 is going to be a great year. So, I mean, of course, just like everybody else, I'm pretty sure y'all put out some goals, right? I know I did. We talked a little bit about this last week, but the goals for 2024, does anybody have any, stuff they put on their vision board that they want to share today that they really look to have, accomplished by the end of this year? For me, it's just a complete change of career. I shared this on my Facebook and a lot of my Facebook co-workers. I'm going to say it anyway. I want a complete change of career by the end of 2024, but I want for it to be something that I'm totally gifted in. Forget money. I'm not worried about money in 2024, although I'm trying to make it. I'm thinking about just changing my career and using all the talents that God has given me. So is there any goals that y'all see for 2024 that you wish to accomplish?
Amen. Amen. I love the fact that you're not focused on the money, but you still want to make money while being the person that God created you to be. I love that. I just love that. One of my goals is that I've already started, the pathway on my education, and I'm going to get my bachelor's degree, y'all. I'm telling you. So I am just so excited about that. That's one thing that I'm going to accomplish. And I've got some other personal goals, but that is the priority right now. That is the priority.
You got to keep us in the loop so we can be there. Is it a local? Is it online further away, or is it a local?
It's online. I don't know for sure whether they actually have a ceremony here or not, but I will let y'all know because I would love for y'all to be there if you could.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? If it's too far out, we'll have one right here on Rebranders.
Okay.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, that sounds cute.
What I do?
Yeah,
I love
All
that.
right.
We're putting that pressure on you, so now you got to pass.
Okay. Anybody who knows me, I'm gonna do that anyway. Okay.
Hey, so I hope it ain't nothing like that poem situation.
Hey, back up. I told you that was personal.
Ooh. All right, let's go to the comments. Self-care, health, focus on me, myself, and I, and the Lord. Who is that, Eric?
Amen.
I don't know.
All right, Mr. Donald Perry.
Donald.
What's up, Donald?
All right, Donald.
It brings a smile to my face, Yashika.
Yeah, that's a good thing. I see who we got. Okay, I see we got Janika in the crowd.
Okay.
Shout out to everybody watching today. 2024 Rebranders. This is your new crew right here. So thank you all for watching. It's going to be a new show all year long. Hey, all the people on right now, be sure to go share. Right now, we're sharing our 2024 goals. So Helen, Yashika, what you got for 2024?
Yashika, you go first, girl. I've been talking already.
Well, for me, I have a business that is my personal business. I own a residential care home. And for me, I just feel that more. And I'm also teaching it too. So I want to just sharpen that more too. And just be my own boss. I don't think I really feel like God didn't mean for me to work for people. He meant for me to stand on my own 2 feet and work for myself. So I'm just hoping for just good business decisions and upgrades for 2024.
Absolutely.
Okay, now. All right.
That's right, just right there. Yeah.
So
Love
I
it.
didn't make any hard set goals. I am of the mind that for me, goals sometimes are too much pressure. And when I don't hit them, I don't need that stress. And I'm pretty good at being successful, but I will say 2023's goal was a year of me receiving love from platonic, romantic, or otherwise, because I have a tendency to always want to give it and I'm uncomfortable when I get it. So I made 2023 a year of just accepting all the goodness for me. And let me tell y'all, let me just say you really move the way you want to move, life does reward. And so 2023 was definitely a year filled of a lot of love, overwhelmingly so. So this year I want to be able to give back. I want to give that love back, although I already do it, but I want to be more intentional with it.
Yeah.
So I think just enhance what I got from 2023 and then see what I make it in 2024. And whatever that looks like, I don't really know, but
I love it.
All right, and my Helen fingers.
Thank you, Frank. Thank you.
The Bible say, "Give, and it shall be given unto you." I think that's a great rule to live by. So when you start giving, you'll start saying, they say when you open your hand to give, you also have your hand open to receive as well. Sometimes you have to open two hands to receive. So I think, and if you give it with two hands, that means you don't have enough room to receive it all.
That's true in every way. That's true.
And I feel like
that's true.
in America, we sometimes struggle with receiving goodness, whether it's from people we know or strangers. And so I've also been more intentional when I offer blessings and people deny it, to share what an old friend, family friend told me when I was like 12 or 13. She was like, when you deny someone's blessings, you don't know what you're denying for them, so you should just accept it. Whenever someone offers, you are denying a blessing that you might be preventing their own blessing because you're being too egotistical or too concerned about it. So when I've noticed people that are always like, no, I don't want to do this, or no, I don't want to take that, I'm like, hey, if someone's offering to bless you out of their, like, nothing was provoked, why are you looking at it in the mouth, or why are you denying it? You can accept it and then give it away to somebody else. You don't got to keep it. But you shouldn't stop someone else's blessing just because you're uncomfortable about it. It's not about you. It's about what they want to give you. And so I'm also trying to be more intentional about sharing that, because I don't think we're uncomfortable when people give us even compliments. We're like, oh, no, we want to give one back. Instead of just saying, oh, my God, thank you. And then accepting that. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So that's something, too, that I want to do better at this year, is just forcing people as lovingly as possible. You know what I'm saying? But forcing them to see it's okay to receive, as long as you're also giving. Like, don't always be taking, but to receive is a blessing, and you shouldn't stop it because you're uncomfortable.
Right.
Hey, fellas, all y'all truckers out there, those lot lizards trying to give you blessings, receive it.
No.
Listen.
No.
Dina better get it, says amen on the upgrade. Lot Lizard has come up twice in the last 2 or 3 weeks on this show. I don't know how.
One thing to piggyback off of Helen, I always tell people, like, you have to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. That's how you grow. That's how you grow. There's no other way to grow. It's growing pains too, is what I call them too. But always be comfortable with being uncomfortable. You're comfortable in something, and it's time to come on out of that.
So Dina better get it. She said, but why are some people uncomfortable receiving?
I think go
ahead, Ace.
I think the main thing with that is some people don't think they're deserving. A lot of people don't feel, even if kind of subconscious, they don't even realize that's what it is. They don't think that they're deserving.
I agree.
Yeah, it's hard to receive something. When somebody try to give me something, it's hard to receive it. I don't know if I like. That's why I said humbly receive something. If you see it as a blessing and all that, because I don't like to be that person that begs. And even though I didn't beg. When you give me something, I feel like it's a begging mentality, when that's not necessarily the case. Because I go to restaurants. I think we talked about this. I go to restaurants and I just sometimes feel like God gives me a person to pick out and pay for their lunch. I don't care if they're white, black, rich, poor, ugly, beautiful, nothing. God told me to pay for this person's lunch. And so if somebody did that for me, I'd probably go all out saying, no, don't worry about it. Let me pay it forward and do it to somebody else. But I will not do it. So I love what you said, Helen. I got to learn how to receive it. And, Dina, I don't know why I feel so uncomfortable. It's unexplainable to me.
I believe that I think some people just don't, they look too far into like the motive, some people don't even have a motive. I think enough motive is the Holy Spirit told me to do this, that's all that they don't even owe you that, And let me just say this, I don't feel like blessings are supposed to be kept either. Right. You're blessed to pass that blessing on to someone else. My motto throughout life is, it's a blessing to be a blessing.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, once you get in that mentality, you get that in your head, you're able to receive and you're able to give without malice, period.
It's the small things too. I know me and Goodson do it a lot. There's a lot of time we're on the phone and we different places, stuff like that. But the simple things like a simple greeting, people not used to, especially like you say you go to a fast food, you're in the drive-through, they, welcome to such and such, can I help you out? And say, like, hey, how you doing today? And just pause. And sometimes they'll just sit there dumbfounded, and then sometimes they'll be like, I'm good, thank you, I'm good, and just letting some people know, like, hey, you know what, somebody actually did care, they didn't just say it, they actually cared. or speak to everybody. I call everybody brother and sister. I think I said on the show before it was your typical stereotype, it was white guy with the motorcycle beard, the tattoos and all that, and stereotypical, this guy's racist, stuff like that. And we walked past each other and I said, "Hey, how you doing, brother?" And he stopped me and he thanked me for calling him brother. He couldn't believe I said it to him. And he was just like, he just dapped me up and hugged me like that. And he was like, he just couldn't believe I called him brother. He said, "Man, thank you." Man. It was just like, it really meant something to him.
Because he needs love too. Everyone needs love too. Some
Yeah.
type of love. That's love,
I tell you what, receiving love from someone the exact opposite of you is it's a different experience. It really is.
Are we talking about the NBA or what are we talking about?
But I think it's important though, like what Ace just said, and also what Helen's talking about in general, is like helping people feel comfortable receiving. Because back to what Dina said, why do people feel uncomfortable? There's a lot of reasons. Pride. It could be because they don't, like I said, don't feel deserving. It's because they just never had anybody give it to them before. So I like the fact that you're saying that you want to help people feel more comfortable in receiving, right? Because if you've never had somebody give it to you before, well, how do you know how to receive and how to feel about
That's
getting
what
it,
I'm gonna
right?
say. I think
So-
the crazy simple answer is a lot of us weren't taught how to receive. And if we being honest, if you were lower income Black, if you wanted something, you was needy. You got in trouble. So to get something unwilling, like you didn't clean up, you didn't do nothing for nobody, it's uncomfortable to get quote unquote rewarded when you didn't earn it. So I think to what Eric is saying, we weren't taught how to receive. I only was taught because somebody told me, stop looking to give the horse in the mouth, or if people are trying to bless you, stop doing it. And it just really stuck with me because I'm like, dang, why do I always say no when someone is offering? And I'm not saying, oh, I need $10 to eat. They're like, hey, I got 20. You want to go get something? I'm like, oh no. But for what? I'm hungry. You hungry? You offered. I didn't say I was hungry. I should just eat.
Yeah. Well, you got to understand it. The saying is, it is more blessed to give than to receive. Now, it said it's more blessed to give, but it didn't say that receiving is not a blessing in itself.
Right.
So you got to understand that. Let's go to the comments real quick. I think Dina says, when you let someone give to you, that is their blessing. I love it.
That's Deborah Goodson.
Deborah Goodson. All right. It says also, if you're good ground, sometimes you're blocking someone else's blessing by not allowing them to sow into you. It's not about need, it's about seed.
That's good.
I like it. It's not
All
the
right,
need.
one more. A lot of us were taught that a lot of us were taught there are 8 strings attached.
We had to eat the strings?
Okay,
There are strings.
I'm just reading it word for word. I'm sorry. So we're afraid of the agenda behind the gift. Whoever this is, you're still smart. But when we do that, we're moving in fear. I love it. That's a great.
That was bad. Yeah.
That's
You know, it reminds me, I have to apologize. I remember when my best friend, he had just got to the NFL, and it was still kind of fresh and new, and everybody's excited. But I had made up my mind that I would never take a dime from him because of where we're from. Everybody was coming at him, and it was just like he was the guy that made it. And so I had just pretty much made it. I'm not, I won't ask for nothing. And he tried to buy me a car. And I wouldn't let him buy me a car. And it got to the point where he also tried to fist fight me about it. And he told me, he said, man, Pastor Jake said you blocking my blessing because you won't let me do nothing for you.
Hello.
And I thought he was crazy back then when he said that. But thinking about that now, like, you know what? I should have took that car.
You should have took that car. You wouldn't have that car today, that's for sure. Hey, look here, y'all. We got a whole lot more show coming up. In fact, when we come back in about 15 seconds, this or that gonna be led by Kim, and see y'all in about 15 seconds. Kim,
I'm sorry. I was looking for my other word.
All right. So this is called This or That. So I just want to do like a little round robin from Anthony to Eric to Ace to Yashika to Helen, and back around if we need to, and we can stop, laugh, talk about it in between, and just see how everybody reacts to this. Okay, so just tell me, based upon your personal experience, which one you would choose. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Anthony, we're gonna start with you.
Bring it on. I'm ready.
Summer or winter?
Oh, winter all day.
Okay. Phone call or text?
Text.
Ace.
Yes.
Beach or mountains?
Beach.
Rain or snow?
Rain.
Yashika, iPhone or Android?
Android.
Hey.
MC Hammer dance or the Humpty dance?
I'm doing a typewriter. MC Hammer.
That's not an option.
MC Hammer dance.
That's not an option.
Isn't that the typewriter?
MC Hammer name. That's a typewriter, right?
Oh Lord. Helen. Toilet paper over or under?
Oh, child. We just put it on now. So I will say, I think by default I do it over, but I don't be paying attention for real.
Oh, okay. So y'all don't have a preference in your house?
No, it's just me, baby. So it's just me, myself, and my butt.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So it all fair to say.
Another question. Do you flush during or after?
Lord, did you give up my questions?
During or after what?
Okay. Okay.
Wait, that's what
Let's
I
go
think
to
it
Ace. Let's go to Ace right quick for this question because that's who I want to really answer. Ace,
Okay.
flush during or after?
That depends on what the meal was. Oh, you know what? During. Always during.
Nachos with jalapeno peppers.
During. Always during.
Oh, okay. Eric, books or movies?
Movies.
Cable or streaming?
Stream.
Leader or follower?
Leader.
Okay. Okay. Anthony, sweater or hoodie?
Oh, give me a hoodie. Give me a
Okay.
hoodie.
Save or spend?
That was the first one.
Save.
Save or spend?
Oh, save. Oh, save all day. Yeah.
R&B or 90s rap?
R&B.
Okay. Okay.
All day.
All right. Just giving you a little insight on the Rebranders crew and what our preferences are and kind of we have another round, but we just kind of want to let you know what we're all about the first part of this year. We're so excited about our audience, about our fans, about our followers, everything. So Rebranders is going to evolve this year. I'm just going to put that in there.
Hey, we're going to new places.
Shout out to Haiti too. We just missed a Independence Day, National Independence Day. Hey. All our Haitian followers, all our people, y'all been rocking with us. So shout out to y'all on y'all Independence.
Hey, they've been here from the jump, haven't they?
Oh yeah, indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, we got a comment. It says Team Android Yashika.
No doubt.
I'm not sure who that is.
Dietrich Edwards.
Right on. And then we have phone call, beach, rain, winter. I can almost guess that's Donald, right?
It is.
Oh yeah.
And y'all be sure to share. Be sure to share right now. Everybody take a second. We're gonna give y'all a 10-second pause to just share this page. I wish I had some Jeopardy music. Ding.
Please share. Please share.
Please share. All right, y'all. So this or that brought to you by Kim Dow. We'll do a whole lot more of that. We got another section coming here in just a little bit. 2024, y'all. It's gonna be a new show. This is our new crew. We got Helen, we got Yashika, myself, Eric, the Ace, and we have Kimberly. All year long, y'all, we're taking it to new heights. We're also going to be in location, so y'all be looking out for that. And Helen, who lives in California, will be there.
Bankhead bounce for him, Helen. Bankhead bounce.
If you think she's good looking on here, just imagine how Helen, Kim, and Yashika look in person. Woo!
Okay.
We're coming out from the
I've
West
never
Coast.
seen them in person either. I've only seen them here. So.
Now, your part on your part of the Helen, on your part of the West Coast, do we need to get Rebranders bandanas or?
No. You just come in your shirt now. We ain't gotta do no extra razzle dazzle.
All right, so I'm gonna let Ace talk about this next spot. So Cat Williams started off 2024 right on the Shannon Sharp podcast. Yes. I haven't seen it. Have y'all seen it yet?
I watched a little bit of it a while ago.
Yeah, I didn't complete it, but where I left off, hey, look here, and you know the crazy part about it is, you know, we all like whoa and stuff like that. He was poised. He was just telling his truth. he exposed a lot of people. He said a lot of things, and it was points in there like he talked about he started off with Ricky Smiley, and that was a little uncomfortable because I feel like Ricky Smiley's that everybody's friend guy, stuff like that. But he discussed Ricky Smiley, Steve Harvey, and Seth the Entertainer at the most, and he just kind of broke down some stuff, and he backed it up with facts, and he just basically kind of spoke about them lying about a lot of stuff. He spoke about Sid stealing his joke, using his joke. He talked about Steve getting his whole style and everything from Mark Curry. Then he kind of pointed out some stuff. When we discussed like who's funny and this and that, he kind of discussed some like people having shows, Netflix shows. Comedy specials that's not even on like the lower networks. You can't find them and stuff like that. Him and Shannon Sharpe just had a great conversation, but it was like fireworks. It came out. I didn't know if it was Cat Williams or Charleston White. I was like, damn.
Man, look. Well, so you said he told the truth, he brought some truth to the light or whatever. How you know that's true? To me, I see it as one person's word against another.
Well,
they haven't even had a chance to respond yet. And I've only seen the facts. Okay. How do you know it's the facts?
Well, when he said stole his joke, he gave time frames. He said that he came to see me in the comedy club. He did it on was it Def Comedy? He did it on one of those like Def Comedy Jam or Comedy View, whatever. And what happened was the way the facts that he proved it was, he said the joke was so good that they put my joke on the promo. Like when they said, tune in and watch this, his joke was on the promo. So he had the time frame when the promo came out and everything like that. Then Sid was using his joke at the end on Kings of Comedy. That was years apart. It was just a lot of stuff, and he brought it. He spoke about Ricky Smiley and a situation with saying that he was supposed to play the pimp on Friday After Next and things like that. And definitely, I'm not saying like Cat is the truth and he's the one, because I'm a fan of all of them, and it's kind of uncomfortable for me because like I don't want to see any conflict with none of those guys because I like them all, and I wish it could be that brotherhood. But he came out all pistols blazing.
He did. I saw the little segment that he was talking about Ricky Smiley, and I don't doubt that some of it is true, but I mean, really, what kind of credibility does Cat Williams really have? Because he's had some issues,
Well, he discussed that. He discussed that too. One thing he said.
I haven't seen the whole thing. So.
Yeah, he always talks about whenever you go against the grain and you're not in the club and you tell the truth, you crazy and you on drugs. He said that he asked Shannon Sharpe, he said, do you know what the number one job of people is, of people who sell their soul in Hollywood? He said, you know what their number one job is? Shannon Sharpe said, what? He said, to act like it ain't true. He said that's their number one job, to act like it ain't true.
I didn't see it. I haven't seen it. But I have a question. Like, does he have a comedy show or anything coming out? Special or anything?
Not that I know of. He was just a guest on the show.
It'd be interesting to see. Sometimes they come out saying a lot of stuff to make themselves relatable. So when they do their special or whatever comes out, it gains a lot more attention.
But that's what he said at the beginning too. He said I don't have nothing to sell. I don't have nothing, So he said at the beginning, no. But now we'll say this. Like I said, we ain't got a dog in the fight here, Brandon. I'm pretty sure we are fans of all these people. But I was on Instagram and I saw the post when he was talking about Sid the Entertainer. I saw that first on Instagram before I saw the whole interview. Sid the Entertainer was in the comments. He didn't deny anything. He just all he did was because Cat Williams basically said I'm gonna whoop his ass when I see him. And, he didn't deny it. He didn't deny anything. Hey, like I said, it's the delivery, whatever, but it is what it is. Sid the Entertainer, he didn't deny anything he said. All he said, he was like, hey, I'm a grown ass man, and it ain't gonna go down like he think it is when he see me. That's all he said. He didn't say nothing about that stealing the stuff.
The way I see Cat Williams is because my mom and daddy listen, I'm gonna use a letter. He's an S starter. I mean, he's passionate about drama. There's a lot of drama wrapped around him all the time. I love Cat Williams, and quite honestly, 90% of what he say just might be true because he comes from a factual place. But my God, his whole aura is about drama. And so he's 50 years old trying to fight Cedric the Entertainer. Who would pay to see that fight? I mean, who would end the fight?
Hey, but I like to say,
why you wait so long? 13-year-old how long has Friday After Next been out? Why you wait so long?
Well, no, he was addressing because Ricky Smiley just said that on Shannon Sharp's show. So what happened is Shannon Sharp just had him on as a guest, and he asked him questions, and he replied. He was just kind of like, I've seen people sit on your couch and lie. And Shannon Sharp like, what you mean? And then he just addressed the lies. Or what he says is lies, stuff like that. So it's not like he didn't come on over the agenda like, hey, I want to speak about this. He just, it was through conversation.
I know one thing: if he need a lawyer, he better call you.
Oh no!
Because baby, you stay defending him.
You gotta watch. Hey, you gotta watch it. You gotta watch the show. You gotta watch it.
I will say this though, and I don't really care how anybody feel about it.
That's good.
Cat Williams is funnier than all of them. I would watch Cat Williams over Cedric, Ricky, Eddie, whoever you put next to Cat. He goes like that man has a different type of.
You almost had it.
Well, Helen, I don't care how you feel about this either.
Tell me, let me know.
I just don't think he's all that funny.
We'll talk about who's funny. We'll talk about who's funny when we come back. 2024. Y'all, we'll see y'all in just a second.
Want to bring that curb appeal back to your home or business? Let us help you. Call Ace Power Washing at 469-337-4080 or email us at powerwashingace3@gmail.com. Whether it's sidewalks, driveways, house or building washing, we'll take care of you. Call or email today for your free quote. We'll see you soon.
Rebranders 2024 kicking off a new year. Hey, so before we left, we were talking about Cat Williams. I think we can put that to rest. I was bored halfway through. Very interesting conversation did begin, and that conversation was who is funny. Helen said, everything I agree with. I love Cedric the Entertainer, but I would pick Cat Williams. I forgot who else she said. Ricky Smiley. I would pick Cat Williams. But then she threw Eddie in there.
Then she said Eddie.
That struck a couple
He's
chords
funnier
on y'all.
than Eddie.
But you know what? But let me say this. Helen is the only person on the show under the age of 40. Matter of fact, under the age of 30 probably. So us old heads, quote unquote, no offense, ladies, we would definitely pick Eddie. I get that. But I'll let y'all fight that out for about a minute, and then we'll move on. So
Cat Williams will pick Eddie.
Wait, hold on, Kimberly. Who you think is funny if it ain't Cat?
Man, I love Cedric the Entertainer. I love Cedric the Entertainer.
Oh, I love him too.
I do too.
I think he is. I think he's funny. I think that Ricky Smiley is funny, but not in stand up. I like him more on the radio tip.
That's how I feel about Sid.
Doing things, but Sid, I like Sid and stand up. He's just, I don't know. He personifies comedy to me.
Cedric.
And he talks about real situations, like maybe he's just from my era.
No, I agree with you, Kim. I 100% agree with you.
I just think he's from my era.
But I 100% agree. But I think that if a ticket cost me $25, whatever, 25 to go to this one, 25 to go to that one, I'm probably gonna pick Cat Williams over Sid. But I like Sid more than I like Cat Williams.
Because Cat Williams' ticket is gonna be $25, and Sid's gonna be
no, you don't. No, you will not, Kimberly Dial. Okay.
Someone else go with Cat.
Let me throw a contender. Because I feel like this one might give Cat a run for his money. Because my man Bernie, fucking hilarious.
Bernie.
That man right there.
I saw Bernie live. Yeah.
Bernie live.
So I won't spend too much time on this, and we'll have a show about it one day. But I'll say this, and I'll let each one of y'all just name one person. I think we've done it on show before, but you got to think, who is that one comedian who is funny, just killer funny on stage, on television, and in the movies? All three. Now you can look at the Cat Williams of the world. Cat Williams is one of them. He's one of them.
He's the
Ricky Smiley is not to me. I used to work with Ricky Smiley. Love him to death. But on stage, not really my cup of tea. It's just like dude talking. And I don't even know if he's ever been in a TV show and a movie. But all three, each one of you, give me one person that you can think of.
What's his name? Day that played in next Friday.
You've never seen his stand-up before,
Mike
have
Epps?
you?
Yeah, Mike Epps. I like Mike Epps.
Have you ever seen him stand-up?
So
I haven't seen him, but I've seen his special.
Well, you got to judge it on stand-up, TV shows, and movies. So do you think he has all three?
Well, I just think he's just funny overall. I don't watch many movies and many TV shows. I don't.
Okay, that's fine. Eric, give us one. I'm not even going to judge it. Eric, give us one.
Well, my top pick would be Bernie, but I'm trying to think under the radar a little bit. So I'm gonna say somebody you probably may think a little bit off the rails.
Listen, you find somebody else, but don't you say who you finna say.
So
spell
I'm gonna say this. I'm first by saying this. He's gotten better over the years. D-Ray Davis.
D-Ray's a good one. I'll take D-Ray.
Yeah.
Yashika?
D-Ray?
I don't know. Helen, I don't know. I think I'm in your category because I don't know who D-Ray Davis is. Turn me off if you want. I don't care. Dave Chappelle for me.
Chappelle. Now I love Chappelle. I do like Chappelle.
Yeah, he has to try. And look, and now what we saying is we're not saying who's the funny is. We just saying people who excel in all three. Because a lot of these people out here are strong too.
Well, I mean, Eddie Murphy he really excelled. You know,
yeah, he's all three. He's a trifecta. He's one of the one with the trifecta. Yeah, Eddie's one. You know,
but he's not my first round draft pick.
No, he don't have to be the first round. We just talking about somebody who's in all three. I was gonna say Cat Williams for mine.
Well, we know.
We already knew that.
Oh, he's by far not my favorite. My favorite comedian is Alex Sadiq. But the thing I was saying,
he's funny.
Yeah, we're saying the trifecta: movies, shows, stuff. It's just like Steve Harvey to me. Steve Harvey is only funny to me on TV show. He's not funny to me in movies, and he's not funny on stage to me.
There's not even a lot of comedians who are doing stand-up in movies and have a show nowadays. Anyway,
yeah, but I'm saying like Chris Rock to me is a trifecta.
Just like the three comedians for the 85 South show. Now, I love that show. If y'all have never seen it, they're based out of Atlanta. They funny as all get out, you know. But they don't have a lot of other things going on, which that's just kind of staying in their lane.
So they're not in that category. They're not in the
which is what Cat needs to do. He needs to stay in his lane.
Cat is in his lane, Kimberly Kyle. You just don't like it.
So good. Go ahead and say what you want to say.
I'm gonna pick the obvious and then we'll move on. But the obvious, he's funny on stage. Somebody says Kevin Hart, y'all. Yeah. Kevin Hart.
No,
not the trifecta.
Tomato.
So I'm picking an individual who's funny on stage. He's got great movies. He's funny in the movies, and he's funny on his TV show.
Do it,
ladies and gentlemen. It's Martin Lawrence.
Yeah. Now I do give you that. I give you
Martin is not funny on stage.
But back to what I said though, it's not a lot of comedians nowadays who are doing what Martin Lawrence did, who are doing what Eddie Murphy did.
Absolutely.
You know,
so they're not in the conversation with the trifecta.
But wait, what's the guy from the 85 South show? The one
DC.
He's doing shows and movies now.
Yeah, he's not the trifecta though.
DC.
He's funny.
He's funny, but he's not the trifecta. He's not funny.
He hadn't made trifecta level yet.
Not yet. He's working on it.
He has the potential though.
He will. He's great. He's amazing. Yeah. He hadn't had a TV show, but guess what? And I'm gonna take it to the next conversation after this. He hasn't had a TV show, but neither has Eddie Murphy. If you want to do it like that, sketch comedy and all that stuff is not considered a TV show.
But he haven't needed it.
No, he didn't need it. Eddie didn't need it. So I mean, so if you want to say DC don't get it, then Eddie Murphy wouldn't get it either, because Eddie Murphy didn't get a TV show.
He's not a trifecta.
Absolutely. Somebody says Paul Mooney. They don't understand the game. Paul Mooney never did a movie. All right, y'all.
He's funny, but
let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. All right, I'm gonna take that down. That's too big. But anyway, we're talking about 2024. Some of our goals. Yeah, I knew that was coming. We're talking about some of our goals in 2024. Everybody has said theirs. What are some steps to make you a better person, a better you? What are some things that you are doing to make you a better you? Kim is going to school, right?
But I think the biggest step that I've made that's made a difference in my persona, the way I look at things, the way I handle things, it's given me a lot of confidence. And everybody doesn't have this struggle because everybody's story is different. Was getting my credit in order.
Oh, that's nice. That's
when
nice.
you get your credit right, you know, everybody don't start out with a credit card at 18 and does right by it. Not everybody does that, you know. So, and everybody has not had the same experiences that I've had, you know. I've had struggles, you know. I've raised my children on my own. Let me tell you, when you go into survival mode, you go into survival mode. Absolutely. But coming out of that and getting yourself together for real, will give you confidence that you've never had.
She wants the world to
confidence that you never.
Let's wake up the dead and go to our resident mute and see what Eric has to say.
It's just a lot going on here, man. I'm just trying to get in where I fit in.
You got to chime in. You know, it's like double dutch.
Y'all Negroes just talk a lot. But anyway,
and he had me.
I would just say though that for me, accountability, that's the big thing for me this year. Just in every facet of my life, you know, I feel like for my first instance in my health journey right now, I got a nutritionist. I'm learning now that like accountability for me ain't necessarily like just by myself. I'm good for a month nutrition wise, but after a month or so, I need somebody to watch my back. Like I gotta check with this dude every week, right? So if I didn't have that, I wouldn't do it. So same thing about just in general everyday life. Like you need some people you can talk to every day or every week or whatever they can check in with. In general, just like how are you doing this week, or how like Kim said, how's your credit going this week? Did you spend this money? Did you not spend this money? Things like that. So have people in your life that you can do that with, or pay somebody. One or the other. I feel like the accountability for me is not necessarily depending on yourself. Always, it's bringing other people in that you trust or that you pay to make you accountable to yourself as well. So that's one big step I'm doing for myself this year.
Good stuff.
And you're not going to waste your money. When you put your money behind something, you're not going to waste it.
Not at all.
Usually.
You know, one of the things I'm trying to do in 2024 is we always say this term goes, everybody says this term. Oh, I'm about to start. Oh, y'all, this year I'm gonna, I'm taking that word completely out of my vocabulary. I am in the midst of doing whatever it is I say I'm going to do. Like I just finished writing a movie script. For a long time, for a long time, I kept saying, I'm going to write this script. I'm going to write this script. And then I held myself accountable by going out and getting a production company to do some stuff. And they were like, we need the script. So now I have to write the script. But in 2024, it's do it. You won't hear me say I'm about to, unless I'm not, have no intentions on doing it right now. And so I think it's, they say the hardest thing to do is start doing something. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start doing all those things. I said, Gunna. Yashika.
Gunna, stop saying Gunna.
For me, I just think that I'm trying to be more mindful. Mindful of what I need and what I don't need. Mindful of how I speak to my children and how I speak to my employees and how I speak to people in general, and be mindful of my tongue. I may feel like even today, real quick story, went to the grocery store, got groceries right before this started, look in the bags, I can't find stuff. Whole bag is missing, but one of the people that bagged my stuff is, they have the special needs people. I was mad because I got to go all the way back, right? But as soon as I got there, God got me to be more mindful and caring because it was an accident.
What was you gonna say?
I don't know what I was gonna say. I wasn't happy.
Messy.
Yeah, I wasn't happy though. So I just think when you're mindful and caring, loving. I'm a big love person anyway. I have love all over my house, and so I'm just trying to lead better with love and be mindful of everything that I do.
I love it.
That's right.
Yeah.
I like that. That's a good one.
All right, y'all. Guess what time it is, Kim?
You can get with this, or you can get with that. All right, see, Helen know the song. Helen knows the song.
Helen just lit.
So this time, I would like for everybody to just give their answer all at once.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Just to see how many people that we have in unison. You know.
I got a score across my face. Oh, there you go.
Okay, coffee or tea?
Tea.
Coffee.
Damn. Tea.
Okay. Mustard or mayonnaise?
Mustard.
Mayonnaise.
Wait,
Okay.
stop.
Well,
Stop. Don't go.
We already know. We already know.
Sorry, Helen. You know, I probably shouldn't have done it because you know she's biracial, and you know, so she can at least enjoy the side of her. That,
she said she was raised.
Why do y'all listen to hate? Why I knew it.
the comments are coming in. Tea. Someone says tea.
Okay.
Says,
Tea.
oh,
Okay.
Mustard is coming in. Mustard. Sorry, Kim. Coffee.
That's all right. That's all right. So Helen, with you liking mayonnaise, do you like Miracle Whip or mayonnaise?
I don't taste the difference.
Oh, you could have saved a little blackness.
I know.
I'm supposed to say Miracle Whip though, right? Miracle Whip.
Miracle Whip. Yeah.
Miracle Whip.
Okay.
The right answer is Miracle Whip.
Okay.
Yeah, you're like Undercover Brother Part 2.
It's mayonnaise equivalent. I'ma buy it. You know, we go for the price point. Okay.
I hear you. I hear you. Sweet or salty?
Sweet. Really both at the same time, but
salty.
Okay. Beef or chicken?
Chicken.
Beef.
Okay. Somebody said butter or margarine.
Butter.
Okay.
Butter, Donald.
Right.
Sweet cream butter, Donald.
Bacon or sausage?
Bacon.
That kid laid down his life to be perfect.
Coke or Pepsi?
Pepsi.
Be honest with you, I can't tell that. No, Coke.
I like Pepsi, y'all.
I don't know.
What about
It ain't a new generation no more.
I like Pepsi every now and again, you know.
You see what them folks did to Mike? We ain't drinking Pepsi around here.
Oh, I drink Pepsi. I don't care what they did to Mike.
Morning or night?
Night.
Wait, hold on, Kim.
Okay.
What was that again? She said something about Michael Jackson. It wasn't
about Mike.
Girl, you can't look. The first rule of 2020, we can't say too much about Michael Jackson now.
Yeah.
I want all the smoke.
Michael Jackson has been gone 15 years.
They stay having their glitter glove on with their glitter socks and their patent leather shoes. 24/7.
But wait, Yashika, what happened with Leading with Love, sister?
That's true. That's true. And then the next breath, I say I want all the smoke.
I'm just pulling the Eric, you know, an accountability partner. That's what I'm doing.
I love it.
You make me mindful, see?
Morning or night?
Night.
Morning.
Morning.
Okay. Okay. Astronomy or astrology?
Astronomy.
I failed them both, so it really don't matter.
Oh, Lord.
Astronomy.
A shower or bath?
Shower.
Shower.
I'd rather baby than shower.
Depends.
Okay, so wait a minute. What's so disgusting about a bath?
You still got to shower first.
Afterwards.
No, you sitting in dirty water.
That's why you got to shower after.
That's why you shower first, so you clean. Then you sit in clean water, and then all you gotta do is rinse off after.
I never thought about it like that. That's pretty good.
Well, I
still don't like it. Still don't like it though.
I mean, it's logical. It has steps to it.
It does seem like still a cesspool for germs or bacteria when you're sitting in there because you're a smorgasbord. But somebody said that's how they do it too.
Oh, that's how old does it.
Okay.
Okay.
Football or basketball?
Football. We Texans.
Football.
We Texans.
All day long. All day long. Okay, that's it. Flush during or after, y'all.
Appreciate
Okay,
Very
so
good,
Helen,
Kim.
Helen, do you know what flush during or after means now?
Well, see,
So like
it
We'll talk
depends.
about it later.
if you take my number 2,
Oh, yeah.
I do it after, unless I'm at work.
Lee, let me tell you something. You obviously live by yourself. You got to get some courtesy flushes in there every once in a while.
There you go.
Okay. Before it drops and hit that water, go ahead and push it and go right on down.
I have never.
Somebody says chapstick, lip balm, or lip gloss.
Oh,
All the men shouldn't. There's not a man on this show who's gonna say gloss.
And it better not be a man that put that comment up there.
What if he like getting kissed by all 3? He just want to know the preference of us.
Who put the comment up there?
Look.
Oh,
He done disconnected.
Donald, are you chapstick, lip balm,
or lip gloss?
Fellas, don't say. I want to hear what Donald has to say on this.
Yeah, come on, Donald.
Chapstick, lip balm, or lip gloss for Donald? All right. Whew, that was a lot of fun, Kim. Thank you very much.
That was good.
All right, so we got one more serious question. Oh boy, Ace had to take himself out. Kim didn't do that. All right, so one more serious question, and then we call it a day. Thank y'all for joining us today. This has been a fun show. 2024 is off to a great start. We got a comment here. Is that Donald? Somebody says, "I am asking for some more." Okay.
I'm trying to see something.
Right.
Asking for a friend looking at.
Oh, that's such a throwback. Oh, my God.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. Hey, listen, we are accepting sponsorships right now. We're going to have sponsorships in a couple weeks. So This or That needs a sponsor, y'all. Be sure to, if you have something you want to promote or whatever, sell, let us know. We'll get you on here. This or That. Right now it's brought to you by Kim Dow. All right, y'all. So we're talking 2024. How are we going to be better in 2024? How do you fix yourself internally? Self-reflect. Self-reflect. We're saying all this stuff, but how do you do those things? You know, what steps are you taking? How do you do it? And most importantly, I believe, how do you, how are you resilient to some of this stuff? Like Eric said earlier, he'll do certain things for about a month, but then he falls off. So 2024 is 12 months. How do we, fix yourself? Anybody want to jump in on that one?
I got an idea. I would say having to move more intentionally.
It's good.
Like when you're intentional about something, you're aware of it. So before you can even fix something, you have to be aware that something's broken, right? So if you're aware that after a month you fall off, what do we do to keep that going? As soon as that 32-day hit, you're aware of it, so you can't fall off. Because if you've fallen off, you let yourself down. So I think just moving more intentionally, even with the small things, helps us get better at doing those. What's the question? I can't phrase it. You see what I'm saying? Like help. Who the wine getting to me now?
All right.
Let me help you out. Read this.
Right. So being intentional helps you fix yourself internally and also helps you to self-reflect. Thank you for that. I need a teleprompter.
I think for me personally, I see everything that's happening right now in the world. Ace brought up the whole Cat Williams thing, right? So it's a shift happening right now in entertainment business right now. Everybody telling everybody, right? Truth, a lie, whatever case it may be. People just telling whatever at this point. So I'm focused on that. It makes me more intentional for myself personally, because what am I doing to help fix what's broken, what's not working in the world, right? So if I'm complaining about rappers, or I'm complaining about them doing this or those kids doing that, then what am I doing to help my kids to do better than what I see other kids doing? What am I doing? Am I allowing that music, or am I allowing this in my household? Is my kid doing this dance, or did they know about this? So every time I'm seeing that, I feel like it could be better or become better. I want to make sure that I'm doing my part as opposed to just looking externally first. What am I doing first? And then I can maybe look external and try to fix it from that perspective.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
For me, it's just understanding that it's a process, and to give yourself time. When when a baby is conceived, from the time that it's conceived and the time that the baby is born, there's a process and there's a lot of pain and stuff to go with that. And but at the end, it's this beautiful thing. And so just understanding that you take things day by day and run your own race. You know, be in charge of you. Worry about what you doing. I guess it's not your own business. But internally, just to know, you know, that you staying in your own lane, right? And you know, that's my big saying. This is my lane, Anthony. You know, I say that all the time. This is me right here. I don't go over here. I don't go over there. So just knowing that what you're going through, it's a process. Yeah.
Someone said, I love it. Very good. I think they were talking about you just a moment ago, Eric. Someone else says, I don't know why people's names aren't coming up. We're gonna fix that in 2024. Carmelita. Focus on making habits and taking small steps rather than rather than trying to go too hard and too much at once. Small steps done consistently over and over time can produce great results, progress, perfection. Also,
progress is greater than
perfect.
I thought that was a typo. Unlearning your bad habits and flaws. Focusing. I love that. Unlearning your bad habits and flaws. I didn't want to skip over that. Focusing on goals, but striving for growth.
That's good stuff.
That's Big Cat.
There's another one that says, is that Big Cat? That's your big bro. Good bro. Write your goals, but don't let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. Folks will steal your ideas.
Ooh, don't I know it? Don't I know it? Know that first.
Preach, Donald. Donald's on fire tonight.
Doing it tonight.
That's an all caps too. He meant that. That was an all caps.
That's real good.
I say in 2024, I tried to do it in 23, and I did it sporadically. But you know, I'm gonna focus on meditation every single morning. I'm a Bible reader, so I'm gonna focus on, you know, my spiritual side first and foremost. Before I talk to any of y'all or anybody else, I'm gonna get my internal worked out in the morning before I leave my house. And to me, that gives me so much more clarity. God gives me clarity. All these things opens me up. You know, you have, believe it or not, you got some visions going into the day when you do that. So to me, I'm gonna do that even harder this year.
Absolutely.
Be who you are.
Authentically, though.
Yes,
authentically. That's the perfect way of putting it. Hey, look here, y'all. It's been a great show. We're gonna go a little bit longer tonight because we're kicking 24 off strong. Thank everybody for joining us today. We are going a little bit longer today, maybe about 5 or 10 minutes. But before we do that, I want to, hey, Yashika, you ready?
I'm ready. I was born ready.
Let's see how good she do this. Let's see how good she does. She's gonna do it. She said she's ready.
Hey, yo, Ace, who do we have on the show next week?
Hey, yo, Ace, who we got on the show next week?
Oh, yeah, I like that. Next week.
Girl, you sound like somebody from the Bronx.
Yeah, we're gonna kick a rap CD is about the song.
I know.
Well, next week we're gonna be talking to a crazy group of people that I've researched. We're actually gonna be talking to current porn stars that. Wait, wrong podcast. Oh, my bad. We're actually gonna be talking about midgets that are applying for the police department, and we're gonna name the show gonna be Standing Tall for Justice.
Yeah.
That's how you kick off 2024. That's good. That's good. I'm not gonna bring up how last year didn't end well, but I am gonna say that this year it started off great.
Don't bring that hate over to 24. We don't bring that hate over here.
Hey, we're gonna do something different. Any excuse me. Any last words? That's not what I wanted to say, is it, Kim?
No. Final thoughts.
Final thoughts. There we go.
Like
any final thoughts?
What do you want on your tombstone? Pepperoni and olive.
All right. Any final thoughts? Somebody says, "Oh my." That's funny. All right. Any final thoughts for anybody on the show? Actually, I'm gonna let everybody do a 30-second final thought. I'll start with Eric. Go.
Start with me, huh? Okay. 2024, man. I'm a big believer in not starting off the year with new goals or whatever. I'm a big continuum guy. So hopefully you started something in 2023 and you continue through 2024. I'm excited for Brandon's for sure. we definitely want to rebrand ourselves. Hopefully, with you guys, rebrand the community, rebrand just the world. Really, at this point, we're trying to change some things this year. So please be a part of the process with us, and we're ready to rock and roll.
Very good.
All right, man.
Ace.
2024 to the world. We don't have to choose negativity. We can choose love. We can choose positivity. We can coexist with each other. It doesn't have to be a versus. It doesn't have to be a this or that. You know, we can have Beyonce and Rihanna. On my more ratchet crowd, you know, Sexy Red can exist with whoever else is in her category. We don't have to choose negativity. You know, we don't have to choose hate. You know, we can choose to walk away instead of kill each other. So let's understand that going into 2024, we have a choice. You have a choice to be the change that you want to see. You have a choice to be that, you know, I wish we were this, I wish we were that. So just remember that it's a choice.
Very good. Very Yashika.
Let's be each other's cheerleaders. In every aspect of their life. We know that, you know, just like Eric said, having somebody that help you be accountable, it helps you, right? And so let's be each other's cheerleaders. Let's root for each other. Let's not be crabs in the bucket. And
you look her. Shoot.
Let's go and listen to me. I am a big cheer. Write it down. I'm a huge cheerleader, honey. If you're looking for some encouraging words and somebody rooting for you, I'm the loudest one in the bunch. I love it.
A rebranded skirt and some pom-poms.
And I want to see people do well. Let's want each other to do well, no matter what. Let's want each other to do well.
I want you to want me. Oh, I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Ace.
That's all right. Just have to put that in there.
Okay.
See, Helen, this is we can't encourage him because you like that cat that you want to get rid of, but you keep feeding the cat.
You can't say that. She just said she's
there's the cat right there.
Helen just had her pom poms out. That's all. She just had her pom poms.
Yeah, thank you. I was just following my girl Yashika's advice.
Right. Yeah. Right.
That's right.
Final thoughts.
Yeah, along all those lines, I second everything that has been said. And I would just add to it to be just a little bit more specific with the month of January, since it's the first month of the new year. I would encourage all of us to be very intentional about letting go and following through on letting go what does not serve us before the year continues.
Wow, nice. You know what? I got a motto that sits over there on my desk. I've been living up by this motto for probably 20 years. Eric, you already know what it is. If what you see is all you see, then you don't see all that there is. I challenge everybody out there to go bigger. You know, in Dallas, Texas, but my hometown is Sulphur Springs, Texas. I can't stand down I-30 and see Sulphur Springs, but it's there. So I think that, there's a bigger life out there. There's more. Sometimes you don't know what questions to ask because you don't know what questions to ask. But I do think that there's some answers out there to questions you don't even know yet. So what you have to do is we have to go further than where we are right now. I don't care if you're 9 or 99. I think that there's more and we can get more. More does not always mean money. Let's eliminate that unless that's what you want. More does not always mean things. There's more to life. And so I believe that we can all achieve those things. But if what you see is all you see, then you just don't see all that there is. Kim, I'll let you finish.
I would say don't succumb to the world. Right now we live in a world that I thought I would never experience. And it's horrible. But if you enrich yourself, don't look for others to enrich you. Enrich yourself. There are people out here that will encourage you, like Yashika said. There are people that will hold you accountable, like Eric said. There's other parts of the world to experience, like Anthony said. But at the same time, none of that means anything if you don't look to a higher power. And that has to be behind whatever you decide to do. Yeah. And you have to work on yourself. Learn. My biggest lesson of 2023 was learning to forgive, not for that other person, but for me.
Absolutely.
for me.
Absolutely.
So that's what I would say. You know, look to a higher power and don't succumb to the world. Do what you were created to do, because we don't have long, y'all. We just don't have long, I don't think.
Final thoughts from one of our viewers. Don't allow Big Cat. Oh, you know this is gonna be wise, Yashika. Don't allow others to write your script on your plans. Ooh.
Amen.
You have control of your pen and paper. Well, I love it. He killing us with it. Should I even finish? Always do what's right for you and your surroundings.
Yeah.
That's my brother, y'all, by the way.
All right,
Go ahead, brother.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now.
Hey, listen, thank you everybody for watching the show. All those who commented, we got a whole lot more coming in the 2024. We even have some stuff where we're going to be doing stuff in person. Someone just sent me a text that they wanted to sponsor the show, so we're going to have that all set up later on. But y'all, we had a great time today. Thank y'all for watching. Helen is a part of Rebrand Us. Yashika is a part of Rebrand Us. So I'm excited about that. See y'all in 2024.
I don't think he backs down from anything that he says. That stands behind whatever statement that he makes.
Well, one of them can use 8-tracks, cassette tapes, CDs. You ain't gonna get it. Stereotype. Boom, bing.
I think one of the things we talked about is family dinners. That's like a mini reunion.
You can't catch all fish with the same bait, right? So you got to be careful with who you're trying to reach.
I agree with the music definitely influences violence, and it definitely makes a lot of individuals feel like, yo, this is a play, this is what, you know, I gotta do.
So